Dangerously Incompetent here with another weak spot guide for World of Tanks. In this episode, the Pz.Kpfw B2, Tier 4 German premium tank. Now, if you've never heard of this tank, or even seen it in battle, it's not surprising really, because it's quite rare. You won't find it on the tech tree, you can't buy it for gold in the game. You can only buy it for real cash in the web shop, and then only once every so often, and they charge a premium price for it. Why do they get away with charging a premium price for it? Why do people pay that? Because it's got a very high win rate overall, and a large part of that win rate is down to its armour. So let's have a look at it. Listed armour, here we go. 60 on the hull for the front and the side, and 55 on the rear, so that's very good. The turret, 46 all round, not so good. But that's the opposite way around to most tanks. Most tanks will have stronger turrets, so people not being used to shooting this thing, because they see it so rarely, they'll try and shoot it in the hull where it's strongest, which is a mistake. You want to shoot it in the turret. Let's have a look at the colour coding. Oh, there you see. Yes, the turret, 46 mils. Except, looking at it from the front, that's a shallow angle. That's a shallow angle. Seeing ricochet, 62. It's only these tiny bits right at the front where you can just about get it flat, which is 46. Apart from this funny thing here, which in places is only 20 mils, but in other places it's the 20 mils plus the 46, so it's spaced. So you can't even shoot that and expect to go through. Gun mantlet, bits of it are less than 46, but they're very small, and other bits are spaced armour for lots of stuff. What about the commander's coupler? 46, but again that's nice and round, so it's bouncy territory all round there, and the turret's quite small, so if you've got an inaccurate gun, it'd be a hard thing to hit. So shooting at them, you can just about get the roof, but that's a tiny area. If you've got a real accurate gun, then maybe go for that. Front of the hull is 60 and it's a bit sloped. That hatch, that's the weak spot, 46 armour, and then there's a funny bulbous thing on the front. Wonder what that is. It's round like a cheese, maybe because this is an ex-French tank that the Germans refurbished. Maybe it's a big round of cheese in there, but anyway. If you're looking out at the front and you can see the hull, that bulbous thing is the thing to shoot at. Side armour for the hull, 60 all round. Great. Turret is where it starts to get a bit weaker. It's only 46 and it's a bit angled, but any time you can get to a flat piece of the armour, well, see the turret flat, that's where you want to shoot it. Because only 46 mils of armour. Rear, 55. Well, that was worth getting round the back end of this thing for. Roof, only 25, but sloped. Oh, and there's a hatch on the back of the turret. So, places to aim for. So you can see it's pretty tough all round, and its weak spots are generally quite small. That combined with the fact that its weak spots, well, it's mainly the turret that people should be used to shooting, trying to get and shoot people in the hull. They won't shoot it in the turret, so now you know better. Anytime you're facing this thing, if you see any part of the turret and it's flat to you, that's what you shoot. Otherwise, bulbous bit, hatch, hatch. And a quick comparison with another heavy. See the DW2, which is another German tier 4, but that's in the regular tech tree. That's got 50 mils of armour, pretty much all round. So it's got a bit less armour, but it doesn't seem to have many weak spots. Whereas the Pz.Kpfw B2 has more armour, but more weak spots. If you know what you're doing, you can take this thing apart. But while you're aiming in on its weak spots, it's got a little pop gun that fires really fast, really accurately, and pretty penetratingly. So if you're going to take your time to shoot it, be prepared to take some damage. Well, that's it for this armour guide. See you on the next exciting installment of World of Tanks.